On my honor, I will do my best to do my duty to God and my country, and to obey the Scout law, to help other people at all times, to keep myself physically strong, mentally awake, and morally straight.
These are tomorrow's leaders, Cub Scouts, Boy Scouts, Explorers. And these are the molding years, young minds and bodies learning a way of life, the American way. Today there are 4,100,000 registered Scouts in the United States, including more than 1 million adults, absorbing into their daily lives the practice of teamwork, integrity, accomplishment, and steady responsibility to bring into being a mature purpose in citizenship. More than 25 million Americans have joined the Boy Scouts of America since the organization was founded in 1910. Or to put it another way, 1 out of every 3 men has been associated with the Boy Scouts, and that's being conservative. Scouting, an all-important arm of liberty. Yes, scouting gives a boy a chance to do interesting things, and do them with trained leaders and with natural boy companions. It's a fortunate parent who realizes that when a boy reaches the age of 8, 9, or 10, a striking change takes place. Small-time play, kid stuff, no longer of any interest, at least prime interest to the boy. He searches for bigger things to do. In short, he's a man in the making, and he's anxious to grow up. Let's explore this a little bit further. Scout, come over here, will you? Come on down here with me. What's your name?
Lester Wilson.
Lester Wilson, huh? How old are you?
11.
11 years old. Now, how long have you been a scout?
3 months.
3 months. What do you like best about scouting, Lester?
Hiking, camping, and working together.
Hiking and camping and working together. You have fun, huh?
Mm-hmm.
You like the other boys in the troop?
Yes.
Thanks very much. Nice talking with you. Can I talk to you, Scout? Come on down here. What's your name?
Martin Cara.
Martin Cara. How old are you, Martin?
11.
Martin, what do you like best about scouting?
Well, working with the other people, camping, cooking, all of it.
How old are you, Martin?
11.
11 years old. How long have you been a scout?
A year.
Uh-huh. Martin, thank you very much. Nice talking with you. I want to talk with this little fellow over here. Come on over, boy. This is a Cub Scout, a nice blue outfit. How old are you, anyway?
8.
8 years old. Take your hat off. I want to see that hair of yours. Huh? Isn't that wonderful? How old are you?
8.
I asked you that question before, didn't I?
Mm-hmm.
What's your name?
Mike Morton.
Mike Martin. I looked at your red hair, and I completely forgot how old you were. Mike, what do you like best about scouting?
Everything.
What do you mean by everything?
We go to summer camp.
What do you do at summer camp?
Fishing, swimming.
Fishing,
Everything.
swimming, and everything. Huh? Ever catch any fish?
Mm.
How long you been a scout?
2 weeks.
2 weeks. All right, thanks very much, Mike. We could talk with dozens of these scouts. The answers would always be the same, the fun of working together. In other words, teamwork. Let's see what they mean by this teamwork. Let's see some of the practical results of working together. Each year throughout the United States, Cub Scouts, Boy Scouts, and Explorers gather for an all-out demonstration of the results of another year of scouting. Known as the SCOUT-O-RAMA, these annual events find individual scout units concentrating on a particular project to be viewed by the general public. Months before a SCOUT-O-RAMA becomes a reality, executives of the Boy Scout Council begin drafting concrete plans. Yes, SCOUT-O-RAMAs are carefully thought out. There's no guesswork. Committees are formed and given specific phases of the undertaking. tickets, badges, entertainment, ideas for booth displays, assignment of booths, traffic. These and many other problems are discussed and solved in conferences such as this. Adults dedicated to scouting, smoothing the way for scouts who eagerly await that all-important day, the opening of their SCOUT-O-RAMA. The committees have completed their tasks. Now it's time to activate the program. First, the scene of this SCOUT-O-RAMA must be made ready. Booths must be erected. Everything goes quickly, smoothly. And a stage is set up. The completed booths are decorated, made ready to contain the various projects. And the official welcome sign completes the preparations. Flag-raising ceremonies herald the opening of this SCOUT-O-RAMA. Now let's share with these scouts, their parents, friends, and people just interested in scouts and their activities, some of the pride, fun, and thrills which make up this panorama of scouting. These people are grasping the opportunity to share in the rich experience of free youths. Here are the skills of scouting. Scouting in its many branches, as it is lived by millions of boys today. A young Cub Scout and a den mother proudly show their pack's display. Anything to swap? A scout is mainly interested in items from other countries or other localities. A scout learns about transportation, man on the move from the covered wagon days to today's supersonic rockets. And there's the unforgettable Toonerville trolley, a mode of transportation in a class of its own. More than 50 different kinds of North American birds nest in houses. Making birdhouses thus becomes a gratifying project. And the scout learns about Indians. He has profited in many ways from the red man's wisdom and his knowledge of nature. Insects are no longer strange, nameless things. In their collections, scouts learn about the life histories of insects. Nor are snakes and other reptiles mysterious creatures. He knows the poisonous types and how to treat their bites. The door to the world of photography is opened. Statistics are not available, but it is estimated that every dad in the troop wanted to help with this project. There's much more to see in this tour of SCOUT-O-RAMA, so let's rest a while and watch some entertainment. There's always a good show at a SCOUT-O-RAMA. Many of them feature big names, but you can't beat imaginative youngsters. Tastes may vary when it comes to refreshments, but this young fellow has no doubt that his choice is the pièce de résistance. What youngster, or oldster too, for that matter, isn't interested in this age of aviation? Its airports, and some of the planes using those airports. One of the first things a scout learns is efficiency in knot tying. He's prepared to tie the right knot at the right time and at the right place. The same hands that tie rugged knots can also grasp a delicate bit of pottery. Scouts learn how to make and decorate ceramics. For Indian ceremonies, the scout often makes an Indian costume complete and correct, and the dance is authentic. Well, we've seen quite a bit, but there's much more. Woodcraft, field signals, first aid, radio, life-saving, and hundreds of other skills that make scouting the greatest game for boys on earth. I think you'll agree that the ideals and activities of scouting contribute in the best possible way toward the battle of life and the fullest appreciation of American citizenship. Right now, in many parts of the nation, extensive preparations are underway for the annual SCOUT-O-RAMA. It takes money to present these events. Who pays for it? Where does it come from? You and I pay for it, whether we have a son in the Scouts or whether we just admire and esteem the aims of scouting. We do it by buying tickets to the SCOUT-O-RAMA, and by buying such tickets, we not only show our admiration for the Scouts and back them, but we also contribute materially to the establishment of the firmness of a community spirit and pride. These young men, growing and developing under the American principles of scouting, are looking forward to the opportunity of showing you some of their accomplishments. Attend the SCOUT-O-RAMA in your area. You will be justifiably proud of these Scouts, growing into sturdy, self-reliant, unselfish citizens. They are being prepared in body, in will, in spirit, in skill, as members of a team moving onward for God and for country.